So, module 4, we've had a go at the sky. It's looking nice. I'm happy with the sky. I don't really need to do much more with that, really. Now I'm going to do the sea. So, what I really want to do is put some light into the sea, like I've done with the sky. Lighten it up. So I'm going to have white, and I'm going to have blue and yellow, which is, different types of greens and stuff in there as well. And I'm just going to get, so you don't need to spend loads of money on brushes. This is absolutely fine. This will be fine for the sea. So I'm going to mix and match. I'm just wondering whether this paint is. Yeah, I've got some stuff from earlier on. Like, it really helps to keep these tubs with the paint where you've been mixing. If you just stop and put a lid on it, when you come back to it, you'll remember the kind of mix you had. So I've got a sort of like green. I'm just going to go again. Really lighten it up. And it's wave motions, strangely. Strangely, wave motions. Again, allow it to get sticky. Move it around while it's sticky. It's a different part of the process. Move it around, and what will happen is you'll have the darker paint underneath, you see, and you'll start to get this. Don't worry about your main object, because again, we'll be going back over that after this. Good to get some of the, just move some of the, your main object should be mostly dry anyway, so you're not gonna, it's just gonna go a bit dimmer, isn't it? So like, notice I haven't put, lots of it, it's more about the energy than anything. So you can see how it's lightening up. Bit of water, a bit of water, but keep the water. You don't need to use a lot of water because we want the stickiness. So I'm going to go from the other side in. Put more of a blue. There we are. So that's going to. Don't worry too much about the object, because it's not going to disappear. I'm going to move this paint around. You keep moving the paint around. Don't panic. You've got too much wet paint on there, Patrick. Talking to myself there. Okay. Okay. Move it. You can move about on the canvas. You want to be quite quick at this, so you can. Right, now I'm going to have a look at it from a distance, the other side of the bench that the camera's sitting on. So So I've got some dark bits in there already. I'm going to put a bit more blue up there. Just to, again, move the paint around before it dries. Put some blues in here. You can be quite vigorous. Follow the way that you feel with it. There. So we're not finished with this just yet. Right, okay, I've got some dark now. All with a small brush. Like I say, don't be frightened of just painting over this object. We can have another go at that and shortly later on. Now just some dry white, in other words, dry white, just to create a bit of a flurry at the front of the pier. Flurry, the waves collect around the structure. Backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. Smooth the paint around. Just little clusters of light and stuff. It's quite dry. See, you can just wiggle your brush around. Wiggle it around. There we go. Right, fabulous. So we've got 3 layers of paint on here. We've got 3 layers of paint on there. There's going to be another one on here shortly. The top part of the structure, I think, looks great. The bottom end obviously is a bit awash at the minute, but once we highlight that in the next video, we've got a really nice painting, and I hope you've got a really nice painting too in your space that you've created to work. So we're nearly there. What I'm going to do, like my plan is to do a few different paintings, different styles and stuff, so there'll be more choice as time goes by. So you know, I'm not just doing this and leaving it alone. I'm going to have like, I'm going to do like a buildings. I'm going to do follow. It's the same sort of process, but like slightly different techniques to connect with the different objects. So the sea and anything to do with the sea and the sky is such good fun because you've got a certain amount of freedom, and it's a really good media. It's a really good way for you to get used to paint, what it feels like, how you can move it around, etc., etc. And also like the whole side of like getting your easel, getting it set up, getting your canvas, having the blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. But all of that is really important. It's just as important as the painting. And that's the point, really. No, it's not just the painting. It's everything else that's going on at the same time. So that's it. I'll see you on the next video.